It never should have happened, but it looks like, once again, we are going to be stuck with a madman, at least at the beginning of next year, because it doesn't appear Kamala Harris can pull it off and win. And I think, truthfully, there are two big things that doomed it. One was forcing Biden out by good old James Carville and those idiots that thought they could pull something like that on a sitting president. That went over like a turd in a punch bowl, like a lead balloon, with people like me. And then the second factor is the fact Kamala Harris is a woman. And white dudes especially, although some commenters were talking about Latino and black, but white dudes especially, they will not allow women to win nationally. We're really fucked as a country. They want and these guys that ignorantly voted Trump in for another stinking term that he's never going to live through, he's going to be dumped because he's nuts. He's going to be dumped. And then they're going to put in somebody like Vance or somebody like Mike Johnson. And Mike Johnson is a Christian Reconstructionist. Far more than J.D. Vance. And people are going to be murdered if they have it their way, because they believe in the death penalty for adultery, for abortion, for oh hell, kids even talking back to their parents, being incorrigible. You're gonna get like that. It's gonna be like Afghanistan. But people are so stupid, and they've been brainwashed forever to think, oh, the economy's so bad. I mean, Trump is the one that ran it into the ditch with COVID. But they forget, oh, the inflation. Well, that's, due to Trump. And now you're going to see that Project 2025 become a reality in many ways. We're probably going to lose the Senate. I think we've already lost the U.S. Senate, which was kind of expected. But what's going to happen is you're going to see a complete rollback of women's rights, because this is war against women. Yes, abortion passed in a lot of places statewide, as in Colorado, I think it was, in New York, in Maryland, and some others, and it didn't quite make it in Florida because of the outrageously high percentage of votes that were needed, a supermajority to have any amendment like that put to the voters to pass. And you want to know something there? The voters in Florida voted to approve a measure that would require 60% of people to pass a constitutional amendment. It's fucked, people. We're fucked. We are really fucked. I almost say just dissolve the United States and start all over again. This is bad. There's going to be no more NATO. Ukraine's going to be done. No more women's rights. And gosh, God forbid, if you're in the alphabet soup, you're going to be executed if the Christian Reconstructionists get their way. And the thing is, there's no turning back. Once they get a foothold in there, you're going to have no more elections. Ain't that going to be nice? Isn't that going to be nice? And these idiots think Trump can sit there and deport, 30 million people? How's that going to be done? Or he's going to put tariffs in. How the economy's going to make it. I mean, Jesus Christ, people, wake the fuck up. But it's going to be a dystopian nightmare now. Now that it looks like he's going to get back in there. As I said, it won't be for long, because they'll get him out. They'll get rid of him. And then if they get somebody young, relatively young, oh my God. And then look at the Supreme Court. Oh shit. Look at that. Sotomayor, she's getting up there. And she's got health problems. Oh my God. And they're going to put another one in there. And then Alito and Thomas will probably take retirement, and then they'll put another Leonard Leo shill in there, Harlan Crow shill. I mean, we are fucked. There's no two ways about it. I mean, I looked at this and I was cautiously optimistic, but it's the white males especially. A few women, yes, some women, but it's the white dudes that are just absolutely furious that women are saying no to them. This is about women's right to say no. This is the women's rights to say no to patriarchy and everything. And Kamala Harris kind of represented that, just as Hillary Clinton did. And the voters will not do it in the United States. Hell, women have been leading. Women have been leading countries and empires for thousands of years, if you include monarchies. They've been doing it in democratically elected countries since about 1960. They've been doing it. And and for the most part successfully. There's been a few that didn't do so well. There was at least one who was assassinated. Well, actually, a couple of them that had been assassinated. But they've been more than capable. Women lead all the time. But hell, to break that ultimate glass ceiling, oh, forget it. Men just lose their shit. So you ain't seen nothing yet. And I strongly suggest that so-called feminists that were joining in with the likes of Alliance for Defending Freedom and those outfits, the CNP, I suggest that you just cut ties and dissolve, because they're going to come after you. They're going to come after anybody who dares to criticize a new dictatorship. And he's clearly fascist. But it's less Trump than it is the people that are backing him. Oh, God. So just hang tight, because it's going to be an extremely rough ride. This is where I'm glad most of my life is over, because I shudder to think what it's going to be like for my great-grandnieces, what kind of a life they're going to have. And they're stuck in Idaho right now. And they can't wait to get out when they finally grow up. But this is just mind-boggling. And so that's all I have to say right now.